couple of, so there's one living proof in our organization that these things work, and it's it's really great to be part of an organization that makes that happen, right? There's been a couple other. Mr. Hood had mentioned a couple of save stories just recently. There's also been a couple save stories with our devices that have had high profile. They've been on national news shows. So I want to show you a couple of videos just as it relates to that. It'll take us about 7-8 minutes to get through these videos. Then I'll sum it up by a couple other things. Okay?
We're back at 8:09 with what could have been a tragic situation that actually turned into a happy ending for a middle school student. NBC's Lilia Luciano has details on this. Lilia, good morning.
Good morning to you, Matt. What happened to 12-year-old Kylee Shea isn't something most parents would think was even possible. Walking the halls of her school, she suddenly collapsed. And without the quick thinking of 2 teachers and a life-saving device, she might not be here today.
Until September 26, Kylee Shea seemed to be a perfectly healthy 7th grader. But as she walked the halls of Moss Middle School in a Dallas suburb, she suddenly felt short of breath.
I sat down and I fell over, and then I don't remember anything from that.
Kylee collapsed to the ground and passed out, as seen on this surveillance footage. Her frightened classmates alerted gym teacher Kristen Goodgen, who rushed to find Kylee wasn't breathing and was turning blue. The 12-year-old's heart had stopped.
Right away, I knew I had to get help.
Fellow gym teacher Brent Reese arrived and immediately started CPR. Goodgen rushed to grab an automatic external defibrillator, a device used in dire medical emergencies to jumpstart the heart. In the video, both teachers are seen desperately trying to save young Kylee.
It's amazing, the panic, and you see the situation, it's an emergency.
With the help of the defibrillator, the teachers stabilized Kylee until a first responder team arrived. She was then airlifted to Children's Medical Center.
If it wasn't for this machine and for what they did, our daughter still may be with her today, but she wouldn't be the Kylee we know.
Doctors determined Kylee had an undetected heart condition and implanted her with a pacemaker. They say her survival is nothing short of a miracle.
Survival from somebody who collapses outside the hospital for a child is around 3%. Not very many.
But in Kylie's case, 2 heroic teachers and a machine required in Texas public schools made all the difference.
Well, they had a hand in a miracle, and it's just thank you.
I just want to say something simple, like thank you.
Doctors say arrhythmias made Kylie's heart stop, but they're still uncertain what caused them. Her parents say if the teachers had taken another 30 seconds to come to her rescue, their daughter would not have made it. Matt?
Lilia Luciano. Lilia, thank you very much. Kylee Shea is here along with her parents, Cheryl and Mike, and Kylie's brother Joel joins us as well. And I think we should call them the heroes in this story, Brent Reese and Kristen Goodgen. Nice to see you both. How are you feeling, first of all?
All right, so we just cut it short because it goes on for a few minutes, talks to Kylee, and there's another video that she did following this video, so we'd like to show you that now. Show you who Kylee is.
This is where I go to school. Hey guys. This is where I keep my books. You're not supposed to see this. This is where I take math. This is where I like to study. This is where I grab the spotlight. And this is where I died.
On September 26, 2011, Kylee Shea has a heart attack. Who'd have thought something like this could happen to a 12-year-old girl? Until that day, Kylee was a perfectly healthy 7th grader. Without the quick actions of her teachers and a school automated external defibrillator, she might not be here today. Up to 80% of all cardiac events are largely preventable. Research, education, and awareness can save lives. Anyone can be at risk for heart disease. Fortunately, anyone can help, including you. Heart disease is the #1 killer of all Americans, and your donation can help save lives in your own community.
This is where I say thank you.
in the Today Show clip, they called it a miracle. It's not a miracle. It's not a miracle. This could happen every day. Instead of 7,000 kids dying every day, AEDs could be out there, and we could be saving many of them. It's just pure math, right? You got to get to these kids early. You got to get to sudden cardiac arrest victims early. So I can't tell you how excited I am to work for a company and have been for 15 years. My passion hasn't gone away at all because we do things like this, right? So Clark's in the back, right in the corner here. I just got to tell you, Clark sold that AED that saved Kylee, right? It's a great organization to be with, and I just want to tell Clark, from all of us, you got to deliver this message to Kylee and her family that we are just so happy that the story was she was saved by one of our AEDs, and that's what we work for every day. So please deliver that message. What do you think, everybody?
Yeah.
Right?
Actually, Mark, that's a good idea, but I've got a better one. How about if I have the pleasure to welcome and introduce Kylee, Shea, and her family here to walk the show.
Yeah!
Wow. Thank you for that wonderful welcome. You know, the first time we saw that video, we were at a Heart Association function, and I had to speak right after the first time I saw that video, and that was very difficult. It's still very difficult to watch, but the end result is she's here. She's alive, and it was because there was an AED, a cardiac science AED, mind you, on her campus when she collapsed. She's alive because that AED was there, and it was used properly, it was maintained properly, and people knew where to go and what to do. And so we just want to say thank you for what you do, because we share a mission here. This experience has changed our lives. This is our mission. So I know a lot of you that sell use her story in your presentations. That's what we want. We're going to continue. It's a life mission. So we're going to continue on like you. We appreciate you more than you know. Thank you very much for having us. We feel so blessed. And again, thank you.
Shea, of course Kylee, the princess of the day, right? And her brother Joel. Yeah. And I just have to throw this out there, it's Joel's 11th birthday today. Birthday with us, so I just, we appreciate everybody being here. I just, it's emotional for all of us, I think, and it's just wonderful to be part of doing something like this and bringing the Shea family in. And you can ask Clark and I and Al. We don't get and Ed. We don't get nervous about much, right? We've been nervous for 4 weeks trying to make sure everything was happening so we could introduce you to this. This particular event has touched all of us in ways that really help motivate us being out there every day and fight the battles to get other people to recognize about the need for AEDs, the need for diagnosing people with cardiac disease and stuff. So I can't thank them enough for being here. We're going to take a trip down to Deerfield this afternoon at 1:30. We're going to do the same thing over again, and we're really excited about it. So
don't let the cat out of the bag.
Yeah, please don't let them know that they're there. And what we're going to do is we're going to have the Shea family and Kylee sign the AED. We're going to hang this AED with a picture of them in our lunchroom. So you guys all remember, this is what it's all about. This is what we do every day. So again, thank you very much for being here, and we could not be happier just having you here and sharing this moment with us. So
well, thank you. Thank you.